welcome to this video. Thank you so much for clicking. I'm so glad you're here and I hope you're ready to learn something new. This is going to be a TMI video, so I just want to warn anybody because I will be talking about symptoms of pregnancy. Today we will be talking about 4 major differences between my false cryptic pregnancy and my standard pregnancy. Besides the positive urine, positive blood, and positive ultrasound, these were the 4 major things that were different from the time that I found out that I was pregnant, around 6 weeks, 7 weeks, to now, over 20 weeks. So let's get started. The first major difference between my false cryptic pregnancy and my now standard pregnancy is I never experienced illness symptoms on top of cryptic pregnancy symptoms. When I was experiencing my false cryptic pregnancy when I was experiencing my false cryptic pregnancy, the symptoms that I experienced were that of only pregnancy symptoms. They were not more aggravated, or I never experienced symptoms on top of pregnancy symptoms. It was just, I only ever experienced pregnancy related symptoms. In my now standard pregnancy, I have experienced a very severely lowered immune system because I've had 7 different illnesses in a period of 3.5 months. I know that having 2 children in preschool does not help this case. But I've experienced now in my current standard pregnancy, I've experienced pregnancy symptoms in combination with illness related type symptoms. So I've been, these symptoms have been super intense when I am sick, because of course, like, you get I just experienced way more symptoms than I experienced in my false cryptic pregnancy due to experiencing 7 different illnesses over a period of 3.5 months. So the second major difference is that in my false cryptic pregnancy, back in 2016, I could not find, locate, or feel my fundus at all during this time. I tried very early on. I tried at like 12, 13 weeks, 14 weeks. I tried all throughout the time that I thought I was pregnant, and that was for 5 consecutive months from January until May. And during that entire time, I could not feel or locate my fundus. I expressed this to some of the cryptic pregnancy advocates, and they just said, you know, they didn't really have an explanation for me not being able to find it or feel it. In my now current standard pregnancy, I am able to locate and feel my fundus, and I can show you guys here, I think. Hold on. Okay, so if I start from here and push, I can feel my fundus is about to my belly button, and that's a little bit higher, about right here. But I can feel it, and I can push down on it, which is not something that I could do during my false cryptic pregnancy, which at the time that I was experiencing my false cryptic pregnancy, this was very concerning to me, not being able to find or locate my fundus, because I knew that if you are in fact pregnant, that you should be able to find that. Yes, you're naked, hold on. Okay, so the third major difference between my false cryptic pregnancy back in 2016 and my now standard pregnancy, I am currently 21 weeks pregnant with my now standard pregnancy. And the third major difference is in my false cryptic pregnancy, I could not suck in any portion of my abdomen from 8 weeks until I received my negative ultrasound, which was 18 to 20 weeks pregnant, which is what I estimated myself to be, since I did not receive any kind of positive test to confirm that I was pregnant. So I thought I was 18 to 20 weeks because from my calculations. And I couldn't suck in any portion of my stomach. In my now standard pregnancy, I can suck in the top portion of my belly, and I will be showing this later in the video, so stay tuned for that because it's very informative and very informational. But I cannot suck in the lower portion of my belly or the uterus portion of my belly, and I will show that later on in this video, so stay tuned. The fourth major difference between my false cryptic pregnancy in 2016 and my now standard pregnancy is during my false cryptic pregnancy, by 18 weeks, the movement, the fetal movement, the baby moving, this all reacted to sugary or cold foods that I ate, loud noises, and light. I did put a flashlight up to my belly and move it around, and I did feel movement in reaction to doing that. And I would feel reaction and movement to loud noises in my abdomen. In my now standard pregnancy, I am past 18 weeks pregnant. I'm 21 weeks pregnant. And I still really don't get any kind of reaction to sugary foods or cold foods when I eat them. Sometimes, but it's not really a correlation. I don't get any kind of reaction to loud noises. I don't feel movement when my kids yell or anything. And I have put a flashlight up to my belly, and hold on. So I haven't got much of a reaction to the flashlight, but I am only 21 weeks. Maybe later on in the pregnancy, I will get more of a reaction. The way the movement feels is pretty similar to, like, in my now standard pregnancy, when my baby moves, it's the feeling of movement is very similar to what I felt during my false cryptic pregnancy. But when and how often this movement occurs is completely different, and it's very random. It's completely random. There is no way for me to tell when it's going to happen. In my false cryptic pregnancy, it happened in a pattern. I could pretty much predict when I was going to feel movement, and I would kind of wait and stop until I did feel it. And once I felt that movement, then I would feel relief and verification in the fact that I was believing that I was pregnant, because I could feel this baby moving in my belly, so it had to be there. So yes, in my false cryptic pregnancy, the movement happened in a pattern. Like I said, I could pretty much predict when it was going to happen. In my now standard pregnancy, I cannot predict when I'm going to feel baby move. I cannot, it's just completely random. It's whenever the baby feels like it, I guess. That's the only way to explain it. So I hope somebody learned something from these four major differences here. I am going to, like I said, include the video of me sucking in the top portion of my belly but not being able to suck in the lower portion of my belly. So let's go ahead and get to that footage. Come on. I'll give you guys a belly shot here, because there's no arguing with this belly. I mean, this is the front. So this is the 20-week belly. No, this shirt's not very, this shirt dress isn't very good. It doesn't really give you a very good, like, idea of how much I've actually a pregnant belly. This is what happens when I try to suck in. Yeah, so it doesn't go anywhere. It's a pregnant belly. Okay, so I wanted to show you what it looks like when I suck in my stomach now during my current standard pregnancy. I am
currently 21 weeks pregnant, but this still should work as far as comparison for informational purposes. I want to show you what it looks like when I suck in my stomach. And that's from this side. Let's do it from the front. From this side. Now you can see when I suck in, this top portion obviously goes in, but this lower portion here where my uterus is really just stays there. No matter how much I suck in, I cannot get this lower portion to kind of contract. But I can, however, get these top muscles here to flex and contract, as you can see. So I just wanted to show you what the difference is here in my current standard pregnancy compared to my false cryptic pregnancy footage of my belly and sucking in. All right, there we go. Good stuff. So that is definitely a pregnant belly. This is what happens when I try to suck in. Yeah. On this side. Now, that is definitely a pregnant belly. This is what happens when I try to suck in. Yeah. So on this side.
All right, so I hope somebody learned something valuable and new from this information and from this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you want to know how to locate your fundus, I would be more than happy to help you do so. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're happy. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're well. Stay blessed, friends. Bye.